we drink too much water, like most people do, our kidneys are dumping water all the time, and our whole hormonal balance associated with the kidney elimination of water versus minerals versus acid is becoming imbalanced. When they learn about the water problem and how we have been brainwashed as a society in the last 15 years to drink 8 glasses of water per day, to the point that we believe it now, even though 20 years ago nobody even thought about it, and nobody carried water bottles everywhere with them. Today, everybody in California is carrying those water bottles, feeling that you are in the know. But in reality, you simply drink too much water and creating dilution of your electrolytes in your blood and damage to your adrenals that depend on those electrolytes. So you end up in greater stress as a result. It becomes a vicious cycle. Your kidneys have a different set point hormonally, and now you have no choice but to keep drinking more and more water. So you have to gradually get off that water addiction. Slowly lower your water intake to whatever your body tells you it needs when you're thirsty, and not to drink ever while you eat. And when you eat, you'll find out you're not so thirsty anymore, because your cells are not getting water from what you drink. The cells are getting their water from metabolism.
The cells are getting water from metabolism. Oh, so you mean when the fruit that's monosaccharides is reduced via glycolysis, would that be metabolism? Because then that's what produces 2H2O. Could water just be a byproduct? Why are we trying to hydrate with a byproduct? People are in the comments, oh, look, Google search. You think that I've done the same research you've done? You think I stay at that base level of research? I have dove into this subject more than anyone could even imagine. You guys have no clue what you're talking about. Then we can look at Paul Saladino, where he talks about with Gary Brecka, oh, you need insulin for the kidneys, or else the kidneys are gonna flush all of your electrolytes. What keeps the body hydrated? Electrolytes. So what are we gonna get when we eat the glucose? Insulin.
Came across this paper that nobody had ever showed me in medical school, talking about how insulin affects the kidney and actually signals to the kidney to hold on to electrolytes. And so if we don't get an insulin signal from our meals, we waste sodium, and along with the sodium, everything else flows out.
And we had Zach Bush explaining the thing that hydrates you is exactly what is in fruits. Listen.
My body is 70% water, and not a single ounce of that is in this form. If I drink this water, it's going to feel good. It's going to feel like I'm hydrating myself for a few minutes. But I'm going to pee this out in the next 45 minutes because this pure water has no reservoir in my body. The vast majority of the water within my body is actually in a crystalline structure. For this to turn into a crystal, it takes a complex relationship to a vast array of salts, mineral amino acid complexes, and protein structures.
We are carbon beings. Carbon is hydrophobic. So through metabolism, when we metabolize these fruits, the monosaccharides, and it creates pyruvate and 2H2O, that H2O we excrete because our body is hydrophobic. That is the excretion, that is the byproduct of our body extracting the minerals from these carbon constituents. It becomes not carbon anymore, it becomes an inorganic water that our body can't use. It was organic when we had the carbon, but our body uses the carbon. It's just like how plants use the carbon in the air to grow. You didn't know if you didn't know. If you didn't know. All right, the way photosynthesis works is it doesn't grow from the sun. The sun gives the plant the energy to extract the carbon from the carbon dioxide, creating 2-oxygen or oxygen 2, whatever it is. That's how plants grow, by extracting the carbon. This is how we grow, by extracting the carbon. You cannot do this with other foods. This is only done with fruit because it is extracted through the process of glycolysis, creating pyruvate, which is the main fuel source for the Krebs cycle, byproduct of 2H2O. That's what you pee out. You're drinking what your body is excreting, thinking that that's gonna hydrate you, and it's just insane. It's insane. It's insanity. Listen, for all the people trying to show all these studies done by universities or Harvard or wherever, the Mayo Clinic, these are all Rockefeller indoctrination centers. I could give 2 shits what the fuck they say. What have they done for us? And the doctors that they trained. We are at the worst health that we've ever had. Health has been decreasing at extreme rate, everybody's obese, everybody has health issues. So no, I don't give a flying fuck what any of these people have to say, nor the doctors. These people all, they're so close, but the indoctrination is just so hard that they cannot get over that hump. But everyone has a key, and I'm gonna find every single key from every single one of these people until I become the key master and we unlock the truth. Peace and love, y'all. Yeah.